Hey guys, so welcome back to another video, and in case you didn't know, there was a new update today. If you haven't gotten it already, please go to the App Store, if it's iTunes, or not iTunes, but the iStore, or Google Play, and please go get it, because it brings a lot of new stuff, some of it exciting, and some of it terrifying. And the terrifying thing is the 4-squad assault, which I'm going to be doing for you today, and hopefully I can give you some advice, tips and tricks. And then I'll also kind of go on about what the sacred coins do. So, yeah, so thoughts on this squad assault, it's by far the hardest one, I'm not going to lie. Like, you need specific units, I feel, in some cases. But also, the very last map is just, it's horrid. What do you call it? It's like a defend map. So, anyway, first map, I would suggest having a green dancer. Why did I rally speed you? I guess it doesn't matter too much. Actually, does it? No. I can just shove you across. See, this is why I have extra units with skills like this, but... Either way, have a good green mage unit, someone who's fast and got a lot of res ideally, or triangle deck like my ego here, and they'll be able to tank Shida quite well at the very least, and hopefully be able to KO her on the next turn, because Lynn will come down and heal her in a second, like so. But yeah, so green mage is an obvious choice for this map, and then if you've got a unit with lance breaker, then they'll do really well on the right hand side because they can take care of the flyer, and then you should, I say should, be able to handle it with like another blue unit and your green mage, and then the last unit's just whoever you want. Like, I just had Spring Cron because I thought I would need another green unit, but still. Anyway though, for anyone who doesn't know, sacred coins finally have their use revealed, and it's a doozy. Basically, they let you upgrade the sacred seals, like most people are predicting at this point, and essentially they are kind of busted because you can have like attack +3 and stuff like that on your units. But at the same time, they're not really, because it's just small skills. But things like Phantom Speed, for example, now make sweep skills much more viable because you can now get a +10 boost instead of the standard sort of 5, I think it was before. But also on top of that, there's Hardy Bearing, which is more viable now, but I still don't think it's the best skill. But it also brought along 3 new skills, which are essentially Ike's weapon in skill form, minus the skill reduction, and kind of spread out. So one does magic, one does bow and daggers, and one does like sword lances and axes. So basically, dragons have this super niche now where they're not affected by any of the skills. But still, essentially, they reduce damage by like so much percentage, like 30, it's 30, 50, then 80. And this is aiming to look like it's going to change the meta drastically, mainly because, what do you call it, brave weapons, obviously, I hit the hardest by it. I don't know why I attacked with an ego there, but mainly because, obviously they hit twice in a row. Reinhardt will probably see a massive nerf in this, because he always hits twice anyway, and it completely ruins the set, as we saw with Brave Ike, who has rubbish res to begin with, so... Speaking of Horse Emblem though, really quickly, this map, I'm telling you now, please just use Horse Emblem. Like, I tried doing infantry, and I can do it with infantry. It's just incredibly hard, and I needed that unit later on, so I just thought, you know what, I might as well cop out and use Horse Emblem. But, the easiest way to do it is have 2 horse units sort of stand at the side here, so they can not be in the line for panic ploy. And then I have Brave Lynn. If you've got Reinhardt, he will probably do the job just as well. But send one of them in, have them take it out, and then have a bulky version like Xander or someone, reposition them out, then you can sing for that unit and move them away. Which then just leaves Xander in there to, well, tank the bow fighter. But Horse Emblem makes this map so much easier, and I know a lot of people, like my friends and stuff, have been having a problem with this one. So... And then you just have to retreat out, like so, and you're good to go. But anyway, so for the most part, though, the new Sacred Seals, they're kind of cool, I guess. Like, I don't know how much they will affect the Brave weapons. Like, I still think we're going to see them relatively, because if you think about it, it's only one special. Well, it's only one unit who can hold that skill for an entire map, which means there's still 3 other units who are very weak to it. Now, if you take it so every team had Brave Ike, then maybe, but not everyone has Brave Ike. So it's kind of a 50-50, I guess. But mainly what I can see it doing is the lower tier defensive units are going to get a lot better, which should hopefully take us slightly away from hyper offense. And I still think we'll probably favour hyper offense, but we'll end up with more bulky units in the meta, if that makes sense. And they'll also be great for things like Dancer and stuff, so. But anyway, this map, it's pretty simple. I just suggest having like some bulky units who can take a hit. Like 1 green, 1 blue, and red. I'm using Ike, Bowie, and Katria. But as long as they're able to deal with Tiki, Summer Robin, and I would suggest a Grunraven user for this side, because they can deal with the Thief as well and not have to worry about Poison Dagger, so someone like Cecilia is a good option as well. But otherwise, this map is generally easy, so. But yeah, other things which were in the update is mainly just cosmetic differences, like you can now access certain arena battles. Well, you can access like the missions and stuff straight away, rather than having to wait for ages, while having to go through all the menus and stuff. But otherwise, most of the things are still the same. Like, arena is still the same and stuff. Like, the only other thing they data mined was Chapter 15 is in the game, and it confused everyone for about a few hours because they were like, where's Chapter 14? And then I think they're just classing Intermission as Chapter 14, so I wouldn't worry too much if I was you. Like, it probably means there's new units coming, and they will probably be here, I want to say Thursday or Friday is when the banner will go up. Or like, it might be even tomorrow they reveal the trailer for it. And then the new banner goes up and they do another patch for it. Although that, I can't see why they wouldn't have just waited to do the update for when that happened. It would have made a lot more sense to me, I guess. Unless the chapter is that big, then, but still. Either way, though, I would maybe suggest saving your orbs if you really don't want any of these dancers, although I don't know why you wouldn't want any of these dancers, but still. Anyway, this map, main advice, if you have Ainge, use him and just pretty much surround everyone down here to tank female Corrin. If not, have a good fast green mage. I'm using my Grunblade, Elise, because she'll be able to tank a hit and deal a heck of a lot of damage back to that Corrin. So if I rally you up, then I can move these guys up here. But I would suggest having a bow unit for this map because they will just be able to make mincemeat. Like a bow unit and a dancer will do good. Green mages, buffer units, that sort of thing. This map can be annoying, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward, like so. But yeah, originally I tried to do this with Delthea for some reason, and then I realised I needed someone with reposition. That was my main flaw. So I brought Trana along for the ride. Also, Leon, I've been using Brave Bow with him because I had an extra Brave Bow I didn't even realise. And honestly, I'm actually really liking it. Like, I think I enjoy it more than slaying in close counter, which is still a nice option to have, don't get me wrong. Sure. But still, honestly though, if you have a Leon and you need help with him, like, Bow Breaker on him is really good because he counters quite a lot of the metagame at the moment. As in, like, the Brave units and stuff. He can't counter Reinhardt, but... oh god. Let's do this and this. But for the most part, though, he'll be able to tank, like, Bravelyn and stuff. Oh, dear. Oh, no, actually, no. This is good. This is good. Have Erica just attack just in case. Then flip you across.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know why I need to worry, but Leon's able to wipe them out. But, yeah, so... anyway, the last map is by far the hardest one. I'm not gonna lie, bring your 2 tankiest units of 2 different colours, and maybe like a sweeper unit and a dancer. And basically the idea is you want to be able to tank units out while having someone from behind tank, sweep. So I have my Lukas and Brave Ike, and then I have Bridal Cordelia and Olivia to do work. But for the most part, they're actually able to tank really well. If you've got the new Sacred Seals, they will do you wonders on this map as well, because obviously slow units will enjoy the benefits. Like, Lukas does have the bow one here, but I don't actually think he faces anyone with it to be truly fearful. I mainly put it on him for arena and stuff, but either way, threat and defense and stuff like that is great on this map. Like, Ike in general is amazing because you can get like 1 turn aces off with quick riposte. And Poison Dagger Olivia, my god, my love child. Even if you're minus speed, please, if you would like to donate anything, please just hit me up because I need a good Olivia. I'm sorry. But yeah, then I can put you there and deal some chip damage to Spike Fighter, because I actually want this Bow Fighter to come and deal some damage to Ike. Because the you want to use like a Desperation Sweeper, I find, but you can't do that if you've got no one to give HP to and your tanks are too good. So ideally what I would suggest is have someone purposely take a hit, and then you can Ardent Sacrifice and give all the HP away. Ike should recover a large amount here as well, thanks to Ether. But like so, absolutely sweep him. I can put you there, heal with you, and yeah, just leave you there. But yeah, this map though, I will admit, if you don't have bulky units, you might find it really hard, and I would work on investing in a bulky unit like Aboro, Hinata, Lukas, Brave Ike if you have him. Anyone with a lot of good defense and who's got like 2 moves, just because it's so helpful for this map. And in general, like, I would say start preparing a bulky unit now, because they're only going to get better. Like, like I said, the new Sacred Seals, they're just going to make them so much more broken. How much do you actually do? Ah, still not another Olivia. I cry. Why didn't you have higher base attack? But yeah, so for the most part, bulky units are the way to go on this map, and then you should be good. I'm going to move Lukas there so we can bait out that Red Knight. Also, I tried recording this once and I screwed up here because I accidentally repositioned Olivia into the line and I had no way of getting her back out. Because I still don't have reposition on my Brave Eye. But new way to counteract that guy is to do that. But yeah, so that is my main advice on how to do this map. Oh god, bonfire. Lukas, my boy. But yeah, Amelia's also trouble, but honestly she hasn't got distant counter, so you don't have to worry too much. What I can do is I can do that for you. You'll be able to take care of the blue mage, then I can sing for you, reposition like so, and there we go. And yeah, even though it says I'm in danger, she's not really, because she loses her armor march. But yeah, I put you there before, and then pretty much if you've got a good wall unit, you can just have like a sweeper or someone deal back. Oh my god, Cordelia, what was that pose? But yeah, then you can just deal tons of chip damage, and then I believe Ike should be able to pick up the KO here. But yeah, that is my main tips on how to do each of these maps. Like, obviously you won't have the same units as me, and it is a case of making do with what you have. But that is the best I can suggest, honestly. So, and here we go with gratitude. Yeah, so hopefully you found something helpful, or if not, you just enjoyed my ramblings. And hopefully we get some more cool stuff soon. So I'll see you guys soon, and bye.